We're at the campus of Florida International University in Miami. Dave Malkoff is there joining us live. Dave, you look a little on the wet and windy side.
This is an $8 million project for Florida International University. What they're doing is taking all of these engines back here. There's about a dozen giant turbines that all put out 700 horsepower each. Look at the force of that wind and rain coming at these two homes. It really simulates what it was like 20 years ago.
A major dilemma for scientists and engineers trying to figure out what construction materials and techniques would best hold up in a major hurricane has always been simulating a major hurricane. Well, that's not a problem anymore. It's called the wall of wind. At Florida International University, a dozen enormous fans can replicate the most powerful hurricanes.
Now we've reached major category wind strength.
Here, a roof built to current code is tested against a pre-Andrew roof. It's clear what works.
I'm in about 30-mile-an-hour winds here right now, so that's less than Isaac, which has somewhere between 45 and 47 miles per hour. But the engineers here at Florida International University have created this wall of wind because they want a controlled setting where they can take a look at what happens to structures and perhaps the best way to build structures, so we never see the sort of destruction that we saw during Hurricane Andrew again.
Esta máquina es única no solamente en el país, sino en el mundo, en que podemos llegar a categoría 5.
La universidad nos permitió probarla solo parcialmente. En estos momentos las turbinas están soplando agua y viento a unas 20 millas por hora. Como ustedes pueden ver, el tejado se ha comenzado a mover y esto no es ni siquiera una tormenta tropical. En solo unos segundos, cualquier objeto que esté en el piso, como por ejemplo este mosquitero, se va a convertir en un arma letal.
20 years later, here at Florida International University, they can simulate a hurricane. The winds right now about 30 miles an hour, but as I step out, they can crank up the wall of wind to more than 150 miles an hour, a Category 5, just like Andrew. A dozen fans creating a perfect test environment to see which construction methods work and which ones don't.
Los 12 ventiladores con 700 caballos de fuerza generan 90 millas por hora y al pasar por este embudo pueden sobrepasar las 150 millas por hora, o sea, un huracán de categoría 5. Y durante todo este proceso científico aquí, las verdaderas protagonistas son las estructuras que son ubicadas estratégicamente para recibir los fuertes vientos y el agua provocado por los gigantescos ventiladores.
The concern is not really the power of the wind, but debris flying off.
I'll tell you, it's a multi-pronged attack. The wind can do destruction, but it's what you put in the wind. So flying debris, anything coming into that structure can certainly damage it.
We lashed a camera to the roof of one of these huts. You see the rain pounding, shingles curling around it before it's sent airborne, turning into a potentially deadly projectile.
Saving lives is the bottom line. The Wall of Wind team believes what they learn here will do just that.